Survived. Authorities and rescue workers are still hoping to find more survivors. They are currently at the site, as you can see there from the pictures on your screen. They are attempting to find any more possible survivors, although senior officials have said that at this point the possibility of more survivors looks very bleak. The flight was being handled by a very experienced pilot. Our correspondent Sandeep Phukan was telling us he was an expat, a Serbian pilot, very experienced, who had flown this route many times. The pilot, we understand, did not report anything unusual. He did not raise any kind of alarm because the aircraft did manage to land on the runway. It is just that once it did land, it overshot the runway. It didn't stop and then crashed on the other side. The crash happened at about 6:30 this morning. It was a 737-800 Boeing aircraft, about 4 to 6 years old. So a pretty new plane, state-of-the-art. Authorities, of course, would now be trying to get hold of that black box, which basically contains the voice recordings of the crew inside the cockpit, to try and determine what possibly went wrong. We're hearing from the Chennai Met Department that the weather this morning was absolutely fine, that there was no rain, that the wind was calm, that the visibility was about 6 kilometers. So the weather appears not to have played any role in what has happened. At least that's what it appears at the moment. The Prime Minister is keeping tabs on the situation personally. He's spoken to the Home Minister, Praful Patel. The Civil Aviation Minister is rushing to Mangalore himself. He's on his way there now. The Karnataka Chief Minister also on his way there to the crash site. In fact, Mr. Yediyurappa, the Chief Minister, spoke to us just a little while earlier on what information he had about this crash.
Grave tragedy. I express my heartfelt deep sympathy, and my government is going to help you all the way, and I request central government to conduct the inquiry immediately. Myself and Home Minister will